we can't talk about it, and we have to talk about it now even. Um, Lionel Messi, Alex, he's been quoted this week, but I don't know, do we even need to read the quote out? Because I think this will be quite a big debate.
This isn't from him. This is from
Well, it is from a Wolves defender, so yeah, we should probably debate it first. So.
All right, okay. Right, I don't think we need to see this quote because Conor Cody will probably just talk rubbish. But
No, to be
has he got a point?
The first bit, he's got a good
Not
point.
really.
The second bit is waffling.
All right, okay. So, what does everybody think of it? We'll start off with Joe, if you take the floor.
My God. The one season they don't win, and he throws a hissy fit.
We're going to be here for a long time, people.
Oi!
No, with all three of us.
Yeah. So, obviously, Barcelona got beaten this season by Real Madrid. And this has had a huge effect on Messi in particular, because Messi has thrown his toys out the cradle, and there's been updates all this week and last week. He's refusing to train with teammates, and his dad is being pestered by everyone to see. His dad's his agent, by the way. His dad's being pestered by everyone to see what's going to go on. It doesn't look like he's staying at the club, which is unfortunate because he did say in the past that he wanted to end his career at Barcelona.
Yeah. Alex, what do you think?
So yeah, I think if he was going to leave Barcelona, he would have left 3 years ago. To be honest, like he was in the prime of his career. Not that he's out of his prime at the moment, still scoring tens of goals like every season. But if he was going to move to the Premier League, I think it would have been when he was slightly younger. And at the moment, the only team that could probably afford even to pay his wages are Man City. And whether he fits Guardiola's philosophy or anything like that is a whole different question. And also, I think the two teams that could probably afford him in the world are probably Man City and PSG. And whether he wants to go and play in the French league is a different question. So, yeah, I would personally like to see him play in the Prem, because obviously we've seen two of the best players playing the Prem then ever. Obviously with Ronaldo at United and then Messi at City would be, even like it would strengthen the rivalry as well, in my opinion. But yeah, I think Messi does need to leave Barca before the end of his career. But I don't think he'll leave this summer. And apparently he's just confirmed that he's not as well, which is also quite big news. So
yeah. Also, I believe his first club that he went to in Argentina, they had a massive thing last weekend where they had flyers out. They were on the bikes. It was like a parade virtually in the city centre where he grew up. And they were literally just shouting his name out loud. And it wasn't really a protest. It looked like it, though, the way they were acting. But, yeah, they want Messi back really bad, but I don't think they'll get him. I think, as you've said there, with
not anytime soon.
Sort of breaking news, Alex, he probably will stay. It just depends how long you will stay for, because I don't think he'll stay for at least another 5 years or 4.
His career is drawing to a close. He is getting kind of old now for a footballer, and he spent all of his time at Barcelona. I can't see him wearing any other shirt for this season or even next season. But if you look at all the Premiership teams, which team does he fit in? I don't think he'd fit in a single club, especially one that could pay his wages. Anyone would be happy to have him, but they'd probably go bankrupt trying to pay him alone. PSG, I also don't think he'd fit in, because they've got a lot of phenomenal players. But I think that club, out of everyone who could afford him, would be best for him, because he'd be winning every season.
Yeah, and I think if Pep did bring him in, he wouldn't bring him in for the best for the squad. He would bring it in for, like the PR and the media for all of them to come in, which they can get money off that. And then people will want to come to the Etihad then to watch Messi play. So that's what it looks like from a CEO point of view, I presume. Like bringing in the big bucks because you've got one of the best players that's ever played the game, if not the best.
Well, yeah, people are going to want him. People are going to want to go watch him and play in England, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, we've always been watching him in Spain, so if City get him, I don't think they'll get as much as they would pay for him back, but I still think they would get a substantial fee for what he would get back.
And the crowd numbers alone, people might actually stop calling it the empty head.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to see. So, just one quick question: where do you see Messi in 5 years? Alex, you go first.
Years, I can probably see him different like than in 2, because in 2 I think he'll go somewhere like City, because I think he just needs it to fulfill his career. But in 5, I think he'll either go that Argentinian team they promised he'd go back to like before he retired, or somewhere like into Miami with David Beckham, because we've seen like a lot of older players now go to David Beckham's new team, such as Blaise Matuidi, and apparently Higuain is also going as well. So yeah, we could see him there in the future, I think.
What about you, Joe?
I think he'll finish his top flight career at Barca, and I'm not sure when that'll be, but I don't see it being much more than 2 years. And then I do think he'll go back to that team in Argentina.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure when that'll be. That could be when he's a lot older. Like, what's his face? The Stoke guy who made his own team. Anyway,
Yeah, I think he will end his career. I would say he will end his career at Barca, but I don't think the likelihood of that is going to be high. I think he's going to have to go back to his old club, I think, and then he'll probably retire like you're all saying. But it's just that interim stage of him still being good enough, but not going to his other club, because he won't win anything over there that's like big, like a Champions League. But yeah, we'll have to see in the
well,
future.
there's only one player, and one player doesn't make a team. They're not going to win with the team that they've got. And Barca is his best chance right now because he's in with that team and he works well with it.
Yeah, I think he just wants better players around him, and that's why City or PSG would be better.
But they can't afford to pay better players' wages because they're paying it all to him.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see if City come up with the funds or not. But like Alex said before, we believe he's staying, but that could change all in a week.
Well, we have just had a piece of news. I'm not sure how truthful this is, but I've been sent a piece of news saying Lionel Messi has said he's staying at Barcelona.
Yeah, Alex, you did give it a mention before, but I don't know if it was certain, but I presume now it is certain,
I
considering
think
we've
it's
got time.
Sky Sports said it was, so yeah. Not always the most reliable Sky Sports.
No, but we don't know. There could be another U-turn to this whole saga, which I'm sure we'll bring out to you next week.
There's not a chance he'll move if they win this season, no.
No, I don't see them winning though. That's the problem. I mean, if they come third, I don't know. I think it might be done there. I don't know.
If they come third, no, he'll retire from football or something stupid.
Yeah, we need to stop debating about Messi.